What is up, everyone? It is me, Dylan from Dragon Streams here, and today we're going to be making a video, as you can see by the background, about Halo 3. And you know, Halo 3 was one of the most immersive and fun games of its time. Especially, it was released on September 25th, 2007, and the game, I'd say, still holds up today. There's so many great aspects of Halo 3 that make it memorable, so I'm gonna show you why Halo 3 was so great. Part 1 is the campaign. I'll give you a brief description of the campaign, but before I tell you about the campaign, you need to know this. The Covenant are aliens that came from space and that are constantly fighting the UNSC. The UNSC means United Nations Space Command, and they're basically the opposite of the Covenant. They fight to protect Earth and all other planets with humanity. Now, to the campaign. Master Chief lands from space. Marines and the Arbiter find where he crashed. They escape the jungle where he crashed and make it to a bunker. The scary space rat says he wants to blow up the galaxy and everything near it. Chief and the Arbiter go to stop him from blowing up the galaxy. In the process, they find a blue computer woman and they team up with her to stop the scary spaceman. Chief and Arbiter kill the scary spaceman but get separated while escaping the final explosion. If you don't get the gist, well, that's too bad. You gotta go watch a different video, because I'm not gonna sit here explaining the campaign all day, because, you know, I have a life and I need to go outside. But I am going to show one of my favorite opening cutscene clips from the mission, The Covenant, to show you how good these cutscenes really are. Because some of them really tell the story very well, and some of them are just really immersive and action-packed. Like this one.
These three generators, and the barrier will fall?
A small section, yes.
Good enough. Johnson, drop the chief at the first generator, then head to the third. The elites will punch right down the middle.
Roger that.
Charlie, Foxtrot. Tower 1 approach has active AAA.
Mayday! I can't control her!
Pelican down! Pelican down!
Brace yourselves, we're going in a little hot!
If you find a better opening cutscene to a random ass campaign mission, tell me, because that one was very cool. So, back to the campaign. The campaign has so many moments where you feel fully immersed and you can't put the controller down. The graphics and gunplay are some of the best in the series, and the characters are very cool and badass. Sergeant Johnson is a good example. He has some crazy one-liners throughout the series and gives a good example of what a soldier should be.
Dear humanity, we regret being alien bastards. We regret coming to Earth. And we most definitely regret the Corps just blew up our raggedy-ass fleet. Hoorah!
The Master Chief, also known as John 117, is the main character in most of the main Halo games. I say most because, well, we don't need to talk about that. But anyway, Master Chief is a green, mean fighting machine who can get rid of anyone in his way. The Arbiter was a part of the Covenant and was a high-ranking member of it, but then he failed to stop the destruction of the Halo ring. They gave him a second chance and they sent him on near-suicidal missions. On one of the missions, he meets the Oracle and learns about the Prophet's lies. He turns on the Covenant and helps Master Chief and the others stop Truth from destroying the galaxy. After the campaign, Master Chief, Cortana, and Arbiter go into a ship and fly away. And there's a memorial because I think Master Chief died. This is the end of the Human Covenant War, and there definitely won't be any other bad Halo games. Well, that's most of the main characters in the game. There's so many other parts that make Halo 3 one of the best games out there, which takes us to our next part. Part 2 is multiplayer and social interactions. Halo 3's multiplayer was one of the best we've ever gotten. It was so interactive and fun to get those challenges completed with friends, or randoms who you met when you tried to rank up. That's what makes Halo 3 so good. Not the graphics, but the fact that you can play Halo 3 with friends and people you meet online anywhere in the world. It was a great time during its peak, and many people everywhere made memories from it. There was also achievements you can get that made you proud and felt like you accomplished something. But now it's shut down, and honestly, the servers were starting to crumble before they shut it down, so it was gonna happen, but it's still sad to see it go. But when the servers were up, you'd be able to bond with people and make new friends and great memories. There was also multiplayer skulls, which you can find around the maps in DLC map packs like Mythic and Legendary map packs. I think there was a Mythic 2 map pack, but they kept releasing these DLC map packs, and I think they're all free now. I don't know if they were free when they released, but they're definitely free now. And there was skulls with them, so you didn't feel like, you know, everything was the same. It was just a new map. You actually had to find something, and it was a pretty fun challenge. But you could just go into Forge and like fly to the skull and just look up a YouTube video and find it. But it was fun. I guarantee it was a lot more fun when it first came out. There's also ranked play, which helps you play against people more of your skill level. But unless there's just a bunch of newbies starting out and you're really good, but they're not, then obviously it's not going to be the same skill level as you. But it did help you, I don't know, I guess somewhat, like, play against people the same level as you, which I honestly don't like ranked, because how else will you get better unless you play with people who are better than you? So honestly, I don't like it, but a lot of people did like it, and it was a pretty solid game mode. Just wasn't for me. There's also one thing I forgot to talk about with the multiplayer, was custom games. You could make any game mode imaginable with custom games, which is why Halo 3 had like the most content out of any game, especially on the Xbox 360. There was so much content, you would honestly never get bored. And I'm kind of sad that I wasn't a gamer during that time, especially because I wasn't, you know, alive during that time. I was born in 2009. Don't hate on me. I swear I'm not like 12 years old. I mean, that'd be kind of stupid if you did think I was 12 years old. Like, just do math. But yeah, I wasn't alive during the prime Halo 3 times, so honestly, I wasn't ever able to experience it like everyone else did who was there. But me and my friends, you know, we all, or a lot of us play Halo, and there's a reason we love this game. It's because, dude, it's just so fun just to hop on, and you can just basically do anything. Especially, that's why we love custom games. We can make any game mode. It's so fun. There's like a bunch of funny moments when you do custom games, especially with friends. So yeah, it's a very good time, and there's a reason why a lot of people love this game. That brings us to our next part. Now that we talked about custom games, multiplayer, campaign, you're like, what more could you need? Well, in Halo 3, there's some new addition to the game that I don't think we've seen before. Since there were not any other Halo game before Halo 3, I think they should have their own category. Forge is a new game mode in Halo 3 that allows players to create their own custom maps. This is another reason why Halo 3 was so special. Along with custom game modes, you can make your own maps to go along with those game modes, which was like literally perfect. Put in that clip of Homelander saying it's perfect. You guys know what I'm talking about.
And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
But yeah, it allowed us to get creative with our friends or by ourselves and give us the ability to push beyond the maps that Bungie made and make new game modes. Theater mode is where you can rewatch clips of multiplayer games that you played. Some people got really creative with this and took some very cool screenshots. And you gotta admit, those screenshots are kind of legendary. You cannot lie. But in conclusion, as you can see, Halo 3 was truly the game of a generation because it was an Xbox exclusive and everyone knew about it. I hope you can see what made Halo 3 so special as I did, and I hope we can all look back in the past and remember the good times we had with Halo 3. It's too bad the server shut down about a year, or actually 2 years ago now. Also, shout out to my friend Will who helped me write this script, and all my friends who helped me create these memories playing Halo and just any game with you guys. Shout out to all my friends. You know, I swear I have the best friend group alive. But we will see you next time on Dragon Streams. And I'll leave you with this epic Halo 3 gameplay. Also, I just want to confirm that none of these clips are mine. I'm just saying that here. None of these clips are mine. I'll put in the description where I got the clips from. Please don't sue me. Please don't copyright me. Yeah, we'll see you next time on Dragon Streams. Goodbye.